Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Los Angeles.
Where are we?
Los Angeles, California.
Oh, that's new.
With the lovely Yvonne Orji for a very special Dear Kev and Yvonne. Let's clap it up for her. Joshua, Greg, please. Thank you.
I should have brought my glasses.
Do you have glasses?
I do have glasses.
Do you want to grab them?
Should I
grab them?
I'll go grab my glasses.
Greg, just jump cut Yvonne back in with her glasses when she has them on. Now Yvonne has glasses and now it can be official. If you've never watched the show and you're just tuning in because Yvonne is here, that's fine. Welcome. This is a show where I give you the best, worst advice on the planet. I don't know whether Yvonne is going to give you good advice or not, but I'm not responsible for your life. I just give you the questions and the answers. First question. That's the disclaimer. Are you ready, Yvonne?
I'm ready.
Lives hang in the balance. Okay?
Only Jesus saves.
Only Jesus saves. Here we go. Dear Kev and Yvonne, I put pressure on my boyfriend of 4 years to marry me. But now that I think he's getting close to proposing, I've changed my mind and I decided I never want to get married. He used to sweat every time I brought it up, but now he seems comfortable talking about it and I'm sweating. He knows that asking for my father's blessing was a big deal to me. And the other day, my father called and told me that my boyfriend had called him and I'm afraid that's why he's calling. What if he asked me? Should I say no after all this begging or just say yes and go through with it? Go through with it. I hope you can help me.
Wow, Sway.
Yvonne, what do you say to that?
I feel like this is the reason why these hoes ain't loyal was actually made. Like, wait a minute. As a woman who desires to be married at some point in my life, this chick is, this is why dudes are going to need therapy. This is how a good dude gets turned into an F-boy.
Yes.
That is.
He's hurt.
He's about to be. When he's like, will you please? She's like, no, I never want.
Me? Did I ever? What gave you the idea?
Psycho-boo. Like, this is not Psycho-boo-boo, black, no payback. Like, this dude is about to go to K's Jewelry where every kiss begins with K. And you're going to be like, nah, Sway.
I say marry this man. For the good of the dating community.
What?
Because if she doesn't marry him, like you said, he's ruined. Then I'm going to get another email. Kev, I was in this relationship with this guy. He never wants to get married. He won't tell me why. It's her fault. It's better for them to get together,
and
get divorced. Yes, so he could be a valuable commitment part of the whole ecosystem of available men's.
I disagree. Available men's?
Yes. She's going to ruin him forever, Yvonne.
No, if they get married, get divorced, then he going to be out here in these streets, ski. And then there's going to be some girl like me who's in therapy trying to make sure her chi is centered. And then I'm going to meet him. He going to be like, you remind me of a girl that I once knew. And she wanted to get married. But F you, ski. And then we going to be like, what? No.
4 years, Yvonne, of begging.
But first
for
of all,
marriage.
so pause back. That's problem number one.
No, beg.
No,
yes. TLC said what? I ain't too proud to beg.
That was also in 1992 when, there was a lot of things to beg for. In 1992.
Saying there's less men around in 2019 and 1992?
No, I mean, well, what were they begging for? We don't know what they were begging for. I just don't think you have to beg. Anything you have to beg for, you have to continuously keep begging for.
I begged for the Holy Ghost. I was like, Jesus, please. All my friends have it. My mom looks at me a certain way because I don't have it. And they're like, you don't have to beg, it's a gift. Like, well, I haven't got the gift.
Well, so that's why you haven't gotten it, because you were begging for it.
No, I got it.
You got to receive it. You just got, you don't have to beg
Once
for it.
I stopped begging, you're right. He gave it to me freely.
And that's what just happened to this chick. He given himself to her freely, and now she's like, I don't want it. That's the games girls play. Like, yo, for every girl who desires to be in a committed relationship, sweetheart, stop. You're giving us a bad name. No. You got to be honest with this.
So are you okay, maybe not begging, but are you okay with an ultimatum?
For certain, I think we should be on the same page and like, hey, what do you desire? What do you desire? Okay, cool.
No, I mean like marry me at once or no.
No, it'd be like, when do you desire this? At what point in both of our lives do you envision this desire that you say we both have? But nah, like if it's like June 25th, 2020, if I don't have a ring on I don't know. Maybe that works for somebody. That's not.
I can imagine this guy, if he proposes after all this, all 4 years of signs, and she says no, he's useless forever.
She has to nip it in the bud before if he's kneeling down to pick up a piece of dirt, he'd be like, no, I just want to tell you, this is not, like, if he bends down to pick up a book bag, like, just brother, get up, and now we got to talk. Like, I feel like she needs to nip it in the bud before he goes and buys a ring that he has to get insured. Don't let him get that ring insured, girl.
Marry him. for the betterment of society. Next question. Don't listen to me.
I saw the Joker. That was not gonna be. It's gonna be all bad.
Here we go. Are you ready, Yvonne?
I think so.
Dear Kev and Yvonne, me and my girlfriend have made God the center of our relationship. She's been the most amazing blessing in my life, and we plan on getting married in about 2 years.
Wow.
If she's not changing her mind at this moment.
That's the husband. That's the fiance.
This is the same guy. Here's the problem, Kev. She's hot, passionate, and sassy. Ooh. And man, those 2 years are looking really far. Before we started dating, I thought she was not that affectionate and cold, but I was very wrong. She even started to get a little thicker. I need your help. How do I stay focused and pure in the relationship with the Lord? I want to honor the Lord in her, but it's only getting harder.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Listen.
When you hungry, grab a Snicker.
Hungry, why wait?
No.
Listen.
That's not it.
That is it. I'm going to tell you. Sin early and often. Have premarital sex. Fornicate. Why are we wasting Jesus dying on the cross? If we're not actively sinning and asking for repentance and grace, he died for nothing. Have sex early and be like, God, you know my heart. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm going to be better. He knows that. He didn't die for us to just be wasting good old sin on safety and honoring him.
Wow.
Sin early and often. Ask for grace and forgiveness. Hope the rapture doesn't happen in between. That's the only thing you got to be worried about.
That's the cheat code.
Because now you're mid-fornication, rapture happens, haven't had a chance to ask for grace. Now you're in hell listening to me. And I'm going to be in heaven like, shouldn't listen to me. I told you it was bad advice.
I have a question. Is that the title of your book, Sin Early and Often?
Yes. Sin early and often. Okay. Ask for forgiveness. And P.S. Hope the rapture doesn't happen in between.
That's a lot, man. It's, they say don't judge a book by its cover. I'm judging that book by its title.
So what should he do, Yvonne, if he can't sin early and often and ask for grace?
I think he should just have a for real conversation with old girl. Like, yo, real talk, I love it. I like it. Either we about to go to the church house today, or like we chill. Like, cause I'm strong. I'm trying to be as strong as I can. But like, sweetheart, you gotta help me in this. And I think when you're in a relationship, you have to have those honest conversations. And be like, I'm trying to smash. I'm today, tonight, tomorrow, and the next. And you're not making it easier for me. And it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of like, you about to get this.
So you're telling him to straight up, girl, I'm not going to be able to hold on for 2 more years?
Tell your girl, stop playing, because you're going to get this D.
It's not the book of Deuteronomy. Just take out Deuteronomy, and this is what you're getting.
You're going to get the doot.
Capital.
That capital doot.
Or your other option, hastily get married.
Just go to
just for the sex.
Not just for the sex.
Yes.
No, because no, don't do it just for the sex.
We're sugarcoating it.
No. Because here's the thing: sex only lasts, but so I hear it only lasts, but for so long. And afterwards, y'all got to use your words. You got to use all your words. You got to be like, "Do I like this food?"
Yes.
When he's not in here getting these cakes.
Yes.
And
here's the thing about sex, though. It glorifies your great spots and it hides your flaws. For certain.
I know chicks in relate. There was that song. My man ain't ish. Then why don't you leave him? Because girl, D2 bomb. Like that was. These are actual lyrics. My man ain't ish. Why don't you leave him? Because girl, D2 bomb.
Leave him? Are you crazy?
Have you seen the D? It's 2 bomb. And so there's people who are staying in relationships.
Just for that, she's right about this. In a whole relationship, even in a whole 24-hour day, if you're having great sex, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're not talking.
It's not lasting longer than 30 minutes.
So all the songs in the 90s were lies?
Oh. All night? Oh.
All night long.
I got stuff to do. I have a Fitbit on. I'm tracking my sleep. I can't get to
but
80s.
You lose calories.
Not enough. Nobody's doing it all night. We've got kids. I got to work out. Just 22 minutes. 22. And that's a lot.
The extra 2, what is that? Is that
just like just to warm up, turn the light off, get some things in order. But people were lying. You just pay a bill, go to the bathroom before. But nobody's really taking all that time because you got to work out. And you know what? I've been working out. But guess what, Yvonne? Working out's not the most important thing. It's eating right. Ooh. And I've changed my diet with my good friends at Kettlebell Kitchen. There's so many diets and meal plans out there, but chances are they don't take your specific needs into account. Kettlebell Kitchen knows that meal planning isn't a one-size-fit-all situation. That's why they offer personalized solution. Kettlebell Go is to help you achieve your goals with meal plans that are tailored to your needs. Sign up for a plan or order a la carte. No long-term contracts are required. Whether you're slimming down or bulking up, just looking to fuel your day, there's a plan for you. I love Kettlebell Kitchen. Let me tell you why. Because I hate to plan. And when you don't plan, you Postmates, you Uber Eats, the stuff that comes fastest, it's the stuff that's bad for you.
It's the worst.
But when Kettlebell Kitchen is already in my refrigerator, I just gotta take it out, heat it up, then I go shoot, go work out, whatever. All the planning's out of there. They know what I want. I put it in there, makes my life easy. So feed the champion in you with Kettlebell Kitchen. Go to kettlebellkitchen.com and enter code DEAR for $50 off of your first 2 orders. Or for new customers, that's $50 off of your first 2 orders at kettlebellkitchen.com, code DEAR. All right? All right, Yvonne, next question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
By the way, you can submit your questions to dearkev at kevonstage.com. Everybody remains anonymous. You don't have to worry about me blurting your name out.
Except for when he tells it to me, and then I look at you on Instagram. And
That's the only thing you got to worry about. Okay. Dear Kev, about a year ago, I met a great guy and we've been casually dating. He's always super sweet and showers me with attention and compliments. Things started to seem off when I would have to explain simple things. Once I had to explain the concept of supply and demand. On multiple occasions, I had to try and decipher what he means during conversations. I recently found out that he is special, like gets a check from the government special, which explained a lot, to be honest. The job that he claimed to have isn't a real job. His job is to make sure the house is clean. I can't see myself seriously dating him. A few weeks ago, after his grandmother passed, he mentioned that he loves me and wants to get married. I responded by telling him that I had to go and I'll talk to him later.
That is not the response.
I want to get married. I gotta go. I feel bad, but I also feel like I can't continue to fake it. He texts me every day saying he misses me and asks why I stopped talking to him. The other day, he said that he prays that everything's okay with me. He's so sweet, and I don't want to break his heart. I don't think I've been with someone who is that thoughtful. I don't know how to handle the situation. I've got it.
I'm nervous.
Marry this man. Forrest Gump made a great father for Lil Forrest. Jenny treated Forrest so wrong. She had AIDS, she had the baby, and she snuck out on him, and all he ever did is shower her with love. Forrest is gonna love you the way these other men ain't gonna love you out here. He gonna treat you right. He got consistent income from the state. You don't have to worry about any of that. He got a check coming in, no taxes. He ain't gonna cheat on you. He's gonna worship you. Who cares if he's a little, amen.
Amen.
Less than blessed in the intelligence. We're putting too much on intelligence. Let Forrest Gump love you. Don't worry about having intelligent men, because intelligent men, they get creative ways to cheat on you. Forrest Gump's never gonna cheat. Remember he touched Jenny's boob? He was like, ugh. It was too much for him. So the thought of him cheating is never gonna happen. Marry this dummy. She implied. I didn't say. Forrest was dumb. But
the word said by Kevonstage, solely a representation of Kevonstage. I'm here as a visitor.
Yvonne, would you rather this woman have no love or Forrest Gump love?
I just think that everybody needs to be 1,000. Okay? Mm-hmm. I think we do people a disservice by trying to spare their feelings.
Agreed.
Because you make things worse by the longer you prolong something.
Yes.
So I think that she should just be 1,000 and be like, you know what? I think we have different goals, different desires, and I'm out. Not in those words, obviously, but
you have to break it down for him slowly. Like, I know, like you, I go bye-bye. See me no more. You close eyes dreaming, sleep. Me, go away. You stay sad.
Is he an immigrant? Is he also an immigrant from a country that doesn't speak English?
You sad. Me happy.
What is this? You Jane, me Tarzan. What is happening?
She was having to explain stuff to him like he didn't understand. I want to make sure if you're gonna break up with him, he gets it. It's got to be clear.
But I'm curious to know, like, what were their conversations like early on? Like, chick, how did you miss this? Like, how long they been dating? They've been together for a little bit. Like, date one, you gotta be like, so do you love Jesus and read books? Like, like that's and which books? Green Eggs and Ham or like The Alchemist? He's like, there should have been like a delineation early. Like, oh, okay, cool. We don't have to get to the point where he coming over, y'all. he asking you to propose. You should have known when he was like, "Oh, the places we will go." And it's like, wait, what? Like, you should have known.
Why are you watching Blippy? Guys, was just on, the Wiggles.
And he ain't got no kids. He ain't got no kids, and just it's all Nickelodeon. Like,
why you know what you got to do? There's how you find out how smart somebody is. Log into their Netflix and see what's suggested. If you see a whole bunch of Handy Manny and Paw Patrol on his stuff, like, yo, why is all this? My niece be
like,
over here.
Oh, so your niece? How many nieces you got? How many nieces you got? Like,
you got to be straight up, like, potential boo. Do you know your colors? Red, green, blue. I mean,
Roy G. Biv. If he says red, green, blue, or Roy G. Biv, like if he says Roy G. Biv, you're like, oh, he went to school.
Yvonne, I feel like your standards are too high.
No, I think my standards are standards.
No, wait, why?
No.
Do you want love or intelligence?
I want both.
See, that's too much standards.
The standard for men has been set so low that like you bring like it is just bottom is the last bit of gravy at the pot.
Yeah, but that's good gravy. That's the good little part when you had to hold the pot to the side and get a different spoon to get it. That's residual gravy.
You're not wrong. Bad analogy. Gravy was great. But these jokers that be at the bottom of the barrel Negroes, nah.
But what price do you put on supreme love and adoration,
Here's
loyalty?
The thing. There's somebody for everybody. This may just not be the somebody for you, young lady. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that this man's not going to be a phenomenal man for somebody else.
She figured it out too early. That's the problem.
She got
to figure
it out too late.
No, 4 years in the marriage, like, man, I don't know about your boy, man. I don't know. He always has blocks. He's always like, he has a circle block. He's always putting it into a thing. And I was like, man, I thought that was like a stress relief. But he be clapping when he do it. He like, I did. I
will say though, like people are good at hiding stuff. But somebody did tell me recently, like, oh man, I learned something new every time that I'm with you. And something new that they learned was something I was like, I should not be the one teaching you this. Like, this is something we all should have learned years ago. And at that point I was like, no. It was one of these. I was like, bruh, if I'm teaching you this, that your elementary school teachers have failed you.
Yvonne is robbing you guys of the love you deserve. I just want you to be happy. Yvonne wants you to have standards and this and that. It's too much.
You're welcome.
Dear Kev, I've been seeing and talking to a wonderful man for almost a year. However, I'm not sure what our status is. There are times when he talks crazy and it makes no sense as far as our relationship goes. Other times we're hugging and kissing all the time. How do I get this man to tell me what our status is so I can either continue to focus on him or start looking elsewhere?
Can I answer this?
Please.
Young lady, he already has. Y'all don't go together. Y'all do not. You just wasted the best year of your life. Y'all are not in a relationship. If after a year, let me tell you right now, after 2 months of being with somebody, I know what we are.
Really?
I know where we're going. I know where we're not going. Like everybody knows. The first 15 minutes, you're like, I'm gonna give this 2 more dates. Fourth date, you're like, we're not gonna make it. Like everybody has that moment where you're like, this not gonna work for us. And I think after a year, if you still like, I don't know. It's anybody that creates confusion is an immediate problem because you should have clarity and not confusion, especially after a year.
I'm gonna disagree. Post thirst traps. See how he responds. There's nothing that a man likes more than possessiveness. He might have you as potential serious bae, but if you have not activated his jealousy, he's not sure. Post thirst traps, he's like, girl, you crazy? You know we together? Oh, didn't know.
So you want her to potentially end up on Investigation Discovery?
No.
Mindhunter.
No, I want her life spared. Subtle thirst traps. Like, I'm about to go swimming. Here's my bathing suit. Boomerang. Okay, this is the coverall. Like, I could take this all the way off. And then send it to his story on accident, like, oh, my bad. I meant to post that.
Oh, I didn't know we were still following each other. That's crazy.
And then see how he responds. Now, you got to pull a man out and get him to be honest with you.
So I need to make him jealous in order for him to know he wants to stay with me.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes. Now, if she does it another time, Yvonne, you are robbing this woman of a year's worth of work.
She robbed herself. She robbed herself after month 2. Like, come on, girl, you could have spared yourself the extra 10 months. A lot could happen in 10 months. You could have had a bababy with somebody else. There's a lot that could have happened in those extra 10 months that you should have been like, month 2, you should have been like, I'm sorry. And I'm not saying you have the conversation like, what are we? Because that's a little heavy.
What does it matter? What is it? Why do we have to have
the labels?
A title? What does it mean? Is exclusiveness title? Is it a Facebook status change? What does it mean?
You're asking.
I'm asking. We're I'm married.
So if I had to say, what are you?
To me?
Well, yeah, what are you?
Well, I'm married.
And what else are you?
Happily married?
You're a comedian.
Oh,
you're an artist. You're a content creator. Mm-hmm. These are titles.
But does it matter?
Does it not? Do you want me to take all of these away?
But here's the thing, Yvonne. If you call me a comedian or not, I am still one.
Yes, but if we go to a comedy club and we're around a lot of comedians and I go, hey guys, this Kev. Okay, you a comedian? I don't like titles.
That's a great point.
I don't like titles.
I absolutely would never let that happen.
I'm Kev.
That's true.
And they would like, so Kev, you hold this napkin for me.
Right,
sis.
that's fair.
You're Kev. So if I'm out in these streets and I'm out with said guy.
Yes.
So, this Nancy. Who is Nancy?
That's good.
That's Nancy.
That's a good point, Yvonne. I will give you that. So if you are in a potential relationship and the guy says no titles, are you like, nope, we're good?
I mean, no titles what? Because when we get married, are you just going to be like, that's a chick I gave a ring to at one point in my life?
True. I got nothing for that. It's because I didn't sleep well last night. Because I wasn't at home. I was on the road. And at home, I have my purple mattress. My purple mattress, I don't know if you're aware.
No.
I have a nice home here, but I don't know if you have a purple mattress. If you don't have a purple mattress, you're not getting the best sleep of your life.
Really?
Oh,
Indulge
Yvonne.
me.
Yvonne, it's going to feel different than anything you ever been experienced to. Okay, like, I mean, I know you got top of the line hotel. You traveled the world. You've been in the best hotels. But see, this is the thing about purple. It's got a brand new material that was developed by rocket scientists. Okay, it's not like regular memory foam. Rocket science. It's firm yet soft. It's breathable and it sleeps cool.
Is that a man?
It's gonna hold you like a man. It's gonna be like, man, this is the best mattress I ever had. It ends up giving you zero gravity like feel, so it works with any sleeping position. Mm-hmm. And if you don't believe me, you got a 100-night risk-free trial. If you're not fully satisfied, you can return that purple mattress for a full refund, and it's backed by a 10-year warranty. And Purple has free shipping and returns. Now, I just went on a cruise. I was in the best cabin. Okay, when I travel for vacation, top of the line. No hotel bed is like my home bed.
Wow.
Purple mattress. I got my kids purple mattress. I know they're little bougie kids. It's my responsibility to make sure that they feel like they're rich, even though they're just poor people associated with a father and mother who are doing good. So you're going to love Purple. And right now, my listeners will get a free Purple pillow with the purchase of a mattress. That's in addition to great gifts that we're offering site-wide. Just text DEAR to 84888. The only way to get this free pillow is to text DEAR to 84888. That's DEAR to 84888. Message and data rates apply.
I do love me a good mattress.
You should check it out, Yvonne. You get a free pillow. I've never led you wrong.
Except for in this
all this advice aside. That was minutes ago. minutes ago. Okay.
Okay.
Dear Kev, last night my husband and I were laying in the bed. He asked if he could be the small spoon. We were cuddling. I said, sure, but then he did this weird, awkward little wiggle thing to get comfortable. It was extremely weird. I didn't say anything, but what if he does it again? It's just weird. Sincerely, the big spoon. Let us be the baby spoon. I want what? Why
Which one
can't
is
we?
the baby spoon?
The baby spoon is the person, is the inner spoon.
The inner spoon.
The men are always the big spoon.
Yeah,
you always tuck into us. My
wife. I don't
wife.
know why I needed a Venn diagram. It's been so long. I was like, this is what.
Yvonne's cuddling. It's just one chopstick. Just by myself. There's nobody to cuddle me. Why you not cuddling me? Have you seen that meme? I feel so sad. Why you not cuddle me? Listen, my wife always forces me to be the big spoon.
Okay.
She's backing up. I got braids in my face, cocoa butter, African pride oils all in my nose. She's deading my arm. I want to tuck in, and I want to wiggle in.
Well, I feel like this is, young lady, you have no problems. Like, he was just getting comfortable.
Yes.
That don't mean nothing. Like, he's trying to get underneath your
it's
C
just Harlem
cup.
shaking.
You know,
Just Harlem shaking. That's
you
all.
shaking to get underneath your C cup, B cup, maybe a 2B things. I don't know what you got, but he's just trying to fit.
That's
get in where he fit in.
We want to be we just want to snuggle in.
But I feel like every woman is like afraid that like their guy is like
Weak.
is fluid or
Yes.
gender fluid. What is trying to? It's like is he gay? It's
I'ma
like
tell
no,
you-
he's just trying to get in where he fits in.
You just gave me this truth. Women are responsible for toxic masculinity.
I doubt that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I think toxic masculinity is responsible for toxic.
No, you're wrong, Yvonne. Because this man wants to feel free and wiggle in. His boys don't know he's wiggling in. It's her being like, come on, cuz, don't wiggle in on me. You the man. How is she supposed to get into the big spoon, little spoon relationship without a wiggle?
I feel toxic masculinity did not start at 35. It
It's-
started on the playground where it's like, you gonna let that little girl beat you? Man up!
That's true.
And it's just like, you're right,
But
Dad.
it ends with the guy being like, I just want to be a baby spoon and you won't let me. And you wrote an email because I did a little wiggle.
What, is there such a thing as toxic femininity? Because like, what if Melissa put on like a football jersey and was like, I want to tackle you, like in Scary Movie? When
I don't feel like that's toxic. That's just probably role play. I don't feel like that's toxic though. I feel like I'd be mad at her because I'm a wiggle in and I'm gonna make my noise. I'm gonna be like,
now you're Tickle Me Elmo?
yes.
He wanted to be a Tickle Me Elmo
That's
with you.
it. I'm 6'2" on her.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm 6'2" on her.
Okay.
And I want to be the baby spoon. Greg here, full beard, muscular from Atlanta. Do you get to be the baby spoon? He never gets to be the baby spoon. That's why he's always aggressive and lifting weights so heavy. He's like, oh, he's gonna be the big spoon. Nobody ever lets me be the baby. See?
I feel like every once in a while, ladies, let your man be whatever spoon he wants to be.
Yes.
Top spoon, bottom spoon, side spoon.
Or you ain't gonna have no spoon.
Nigga, we still talking about spoon.
I don't know what's happening anymore. I got lost. Don't help me get lost. Send your questions in to dearkev at Kevonstage at... No, wait. Dearkev at Kevonstage. I was going to say at Kevonstage at Gmail, but you can't have two at today. Dearkev at Kevonstage.com. Here we go. Dear Kev, I'm the good girl. I'm 33-year-old single mom, and I have had so much trouble dating. It doesn't matter the age or socioeconomic background. I'm often left brokenhearted. I was told no one's going to wait around for you because in this day and age, the man don't have to. What I won't do, there are 10 other females that will. My desire is to find my husband. I value family, and it seems no one desires these things anymore. I need to know what I do. Do I wait around? Do I just settle for being long-term girlfriends or just be alone? As I'm getting older, I'm realizing that I may still be alone, and I don't want to be. P.S. I was married before, and it failed. I was engaged, and it failed, both because they cheated on me, and I didn't stick around, help a sister out. Do you want to take this, or should I?
I will start it.
Okay.
I will start it. She's 33?
33.
She's 33. Girl, you good. You got time. That's number one. There's no clock, there's no time, because the reality is you could be in a relationship and it could be trash and it could be horrible. So that does not, where you are, your age, it does not equate to being in a great relationship. You could be throwing it back and, city girls in it and, hot girl summer.
Yeah.
It's still summer. It's still kind of hot outside. That
Shout out to climate change.
Spring forward, fall back. Anyway, it does not guarantee that you're gonna find a dude who's gonna stay and who's not gonna cheat. So it's not about am I the good girl or not the good girl, and also like these adjectives. Like, what does that mean, right?
So like titles.
Yeah.
What do they even mean? Oh, now they mean something, Yvonne?
I see what you did there. That was not correct. My point is just hold on to your standards, because you're not looking for everybody to like you. You're looking for one person who gets you and who wants to build with you to like you. And sometimes it's harder to find something unique than to find something mass produced.
Settle. People settle out of court all the time. Why? Because going to trial is risky. Take what you can get or risk getting nothing. Plea bargain. Do you want to go to trial and face 20 to life, or take a plea deal, take 3?
Why do I feel like this was the interrogation scene in When They See Us? Like, that's what this feels like. This is Ava.
There's no.
Yo, cut. This is crazy.
There's nothing wrong with settling. There's people in kind of okay marriages that have settled. They're like, oh, I mean, it's not the best marriage. Maybe if I would have held out, I could have got something better. But also, might not have got anything at all. Standards are keeping people sad. Settle. 33. You're getting up there.
Kev, I'm 30.
Just settle for whoever the next guy is. When you Uber Eats, that guy comes in, he's kind of handsome. You like, when you hand you your food, touch his wrist. You know, what you doing later? At least he's got a job.
You want to come in and eat with me?
You want to come in? Ma'am, we noticed you ordered six cases of fried rice. This is a 1-bedroom house. I was hoping you looked good. Come on in and settle with me.
You 200 pounds.
200? 200? Why can't you settle?
And listen, whatever you settle for, like my father would always say, as you make your bed, so must you also lie in it. Which I was like, that's the point of making my bed. But don't worry about that. It's an old African proverb. But if you settle, girl, you just gonna be it's a continual spiral. Because when do you stop settling?
You don't. You made okay. That was good, Yvonne. Mm-hmm. I had to eat my words. I was like, no, that's not so bad. So what if my wife settled?
Everybody settles on something in increments. Like if you're like, I like straight teeth, and he got that one crooked in the back, you gotta be like, you know what?
If you're like, but you're not. It's in the back.
It's in the back. I don't see every time. If he smile wide, like, but when is he ever smiling wide? You know what I mean? Like, and then you go like, baby, chill. You gotta.
I think you're gonna laugh with just your front teeth. Front 4 laughs only out of you, man.
Only front molars, no back molars, bruh. Because that one So everybody settles. At that point, it's not settling. It's called compromising.
Right.
It's compromise. You don't want to settle, but you do want to compromise a little bit. And
Let me ask you this,
and not on main standards. Like
no, okay.
Core values. Don't do that.
Fair. Would you rather?
Would I? Ooh.
Be happily single, or kind of happy in a relationship?
Happily single.
Really?
Every day of every week of every month of every year, happily single.
Wow.
Promise you.
Really?
Absolutely. Like, I don't have to think about that. Because it's a lot of energy to be frustrated.
True.
It's a lot of energy to be frustrated. At least when you're single, you know what you got. Like it's you're happy, you taking trips, you living your best life, living your life like it's golden.
I think that's what it is. People think that there's stuff they can't do. You have me giving real advice, and there'll be some trash coming next. But there's things people think they can't do if they're not in a relationship. You can do whatever you want single. And
be happy.
You don't have to ask nobody.
No permission.
You can travel wherever you want to go.
The food in my fridge, I put it there. And I know it's gonna be there. No one's gonna come and take the marshmallows off the. I'm sorry, I went back to Thanksgiving 1995 when my brother would take the marshmallows off the sweet potatoes. And I was like, but why didn't you just eat the sweet potatoes? You just took the marshmallows and left me just unsweetened sweet potatoes. Ninja.
You have not forgotten about that. Just you go in the fridge, it's just cases of sweet potatoes, marshmallows. Like, why? Just don't worry about it. They're mine, and I can eat them anytime.
But now, as a grown woman, I know that whatever I put in that fridge, it's gonna be there. And guess what? I don't have to ask permission.
No,
I don't have to. If it's my cheat day, even though it's not supposed to be, I don't have to feel guilty of even like. But I thought you had goals. Get thee behind me, you worker of iniquity. Accountable to what?
Remind me of my accountability. Shut your mouth.
Okay, it's between me and the Holy Spirit right now. Okay. And he said okay. And that's it.
One time, Greg used to live with us when they first moved to LA. And I was like, Greg, hold me accountable, man. I don't want to eat wrong, bro. Just don't let me eat nothing bad. So I came in the house one day with an Oreo cookie milkshake and a packet of Oreos. Also,
just double up. Double up.
Right?
Gator boots. Emma Pinta. That's how you feel? That's how you feel.
So I went in my room and I had it. And I was like, I got to go to the kitchen for something. When I went to the living room, he was in there. And I was like, crap. So I just ate the whole thing in my room. Like, I can't risk him seeing me with the whole.
See, that's a reprobate mind. That's you knowing you foul and like, I'm gonna make a conscious decision to be foul in private. See, sin don't like the light. What business does dark have with the light?
I know. I got nothing. Next question.
Did we finish with her? She got it by now.
She's got it. You
don't settle. It's all right, sis. I'm older than you. It's gonna be all right. And I fully believe that I'm gonna get me the best of the best. Hey,
come on in here.
Ha
he got
Boaz and the king.
Come on. Hey, Kev, me and my boyfriend have been dating for a little over a year now. We're in a long-distance relationship, only about 4 or 5 hours away. Plus, he's a background vocalist, and he's on a 6-month tour. I have not seen him in about 3 months. I have somewhat of a high sex drive, and this whole not seeing each other thing for months is driving me crazy. Usually, we see each other for a few times a month. Am I wrong to ask him about having a sex buddy on the side? I truly love him, but I wouldn't want to lose him. But I need more sex. How do I bring this up to him?
I feel like Define truly love him. Define truly love him.
I love you so much
that I need to love someone else in your absence. Do I check yes, no, or maybe? What? If Melissa asked you that while you were on tour, you'd be like, hey, you've been gone for so long. I have needs to give.
I would blow the tour up. I don't even know how you do that. I will blow up every comedy club in America, go to jail, break out of jail, and kill every man.
That was very visceral.
I would be broken. Funny story. When I was here for Little Rascals, when Zay booked the movie and had a better career than I did, Melissa's mom, there was a childhood friend they had, and he was down on his luck. And Melissa texted me one day. She was like, "Oh, you know what? My mom and I was talking. This dude, he's gonna stay with us for a little while you and Zay are in LA until he gets on his feet." I was like,
"Who is this,
ma'am? Who's gonna do what?" She was like, he's like my god brother. If he's not God in the flesh or his son Jesus Cristo, he's just a man. Ain't nobody staying in my house. I don't even like my kids being in there. Zay and Joe are 2 men in the house.
You kibosh that?
Bruh.
Did you at least get him a hotel?
No, nothing. Be homeless on the street. It's not my responsibility to care for a grown man.
Wow.
Bruh.
Heartless.
I hope it's hard on you. I can't help you. We have a 2-bedroom house. Melissa's too kind. Not me. I'll sock us on the strength.
So I feel as though there's got to be a way. I feel there's Spirit Airlines, there's Southwest Airlines, there's opportunity.
It's only 4 or 5 hours driving.
Girl,
that's a 45-minute flight.
30 without luggage. You're not checking in nothing.
You're not.
You just wear negligee and meet him at the airport with just areolas out. Just
man, this is a Wendy's. This is still a crime. What are you doing? My boyfriend's been gone for 3 months. It's this or I have a side dude. This is a Wendy's. You're in the drive-thru line. Sorry, I got completely lost.
No, yeah, this is.
She said, "How do I bring this up to him?"
You don't. If you want him to keep being your boyfriend, unless you feel like he's also out here in these streets.
That's probably what she's thinking.
Making love in the club.
He's on tour. He's probably cheating.
But he's background vocals.
Can I even see you? It's so dark back there.
Ain't nobody checking for him.
From the star.
Ain't nobody checking for him. I'm sorry. Move over.
Who's that in the shallow?
Who's that did the you know that? You know who I'm checking for? The guy back there that was like, ooh.
The spotlight never seems to go on him. I'm sorry, ma'am. This is your boyfriend, but he's
weird. We're just
we don't know him personally.
He's great. He's gonna have a top.
He's gonna be singing background for the top people.
No, he has a #1 album on SoundCloud. I know he does. Listen. Mark my words. You on your way. You going to the top.
117 plays on SoundCloud
on loop. Okay. It's on loop. Bruh.
Listen, again, Yvonne, I want to make this clear to you. Women are trash.
No.
How do I bring this up to him? I need more sex.
Girl, all jokes aside, you don't bring it up to him. You make sure you FaceTime him the minute he gets off tour.
Or cheat on him in silence.
No, you FaceTime him, and then when he answers, you see the connecting. It's not your face he see, girl.
It's butt. Hey, was that a butt? I know you couldn't see clearly when you were in the background shadows, so I've got a spotlight for you. I'm a butt.
Find it. Where's Waldo? Find it, and then y'all can role play or have fun or do whatever. Married people. Oh no, they're not.
No, mostly people are just fornicating. it's kind of hard for me to make them who I am. I just.
Okay, well, I mean,
what am I gonna do? Who am I? I don't even know if these people are Christians. They just. I need the content, is what I'm saying.
I do not have all the context clues, but I would just say visit him every third stop.
Every third stop.
Every third stop, and do not. And I mean, unless that's what y'all do. Maybe people are in open relationships and thruples now. I do not know what any of these mean. Thruples.
What is that?
That's when it's like a couple of three.
Oh,
it's
thruple.
It's a thruple. Did my accent come out?
No, I didn't hear.
It's a thruple. They are thruppling like a metropolis. It's a metropolis.
Thruples are a couple of three people. Thruples.
Yes.
Being a thruple.
I don't know if he wants that.
Who cares what he wants? He's a background vocalist. He has no ambition.
Man,
sorry,
that is a lie because you got to start from the back and get to the front.
You don't have to.
David was a background vocalist. He was out there playing the harp for Saul. Just don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? And Saul was like, I'm gonna kill that dude. I'm gonna kill that dude. First chance I get, I'm gonna kill that dude that was making me go.
By
to sleep.
the way, David had the biggest flex of the Bible. When he cut off a piece of Saul's hair, like, I could have killed you, boy.
I could have. You lucky.
You lucky your God's anointed, but don't trip because these hands is for everybody, boy. It could be whatever, cuz, on Galatians.
Step to me. Step to me. David was a thug. Had Bathsheba and was like, hold on. Let me call your husband back from war.
And then send him out again.
Wait, so you don't want to go home and make love to your wife? Brother, you should have chosen option A, because option B not gonna work out well for you. Okay, option B. David took one call and was like, yeah, no, front lines.
And don't give him no sword.
Kill him dead. Like that was what the carrier pigeon said. Kill him dead. What happened to that boy?
The general was like, "What? Do what now? Give him no sword and make him first."
It was a clip song. It was like, what happened to that boy? He was snacking, had to put a clap into that boy.
And David was a man after God's own heart.
And God still was like, I ride with you though. You do some trash stuff, but I ride.
With all that. That's all we have time for today. I really do thank you guys for tuning in. Yvonne, you've been just a great person to give advice to the people. But listen to me, guys. I'm going to give you a straight, real rap.
No chaser.
Yvonne wants to coddle you, make you empowered.
I want to make you the small spoon.
Yeah. I want to make you the small spoon. You can find Yvonne Orji on Instagram, Twitter. Tell them everywhere.
At Yvonne Orji. That's ORJI.
She's, a woman of the Lord. So, Insecure, she's also on that. She's an author. She's a friend.
Yes.
And you can find me where you're looking at my face right now every Friday here, Dear Kevonstage. I love you. Bye.
Bye. And again, the words spoken out of both of our mouths are not a representation.
Of Yvonne Orji Incorporated and all her subsidiary companies.
Lies from the enemy. Lies